All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the car again. Anyways, so I've pondered this little concept because I was listening to. I've gotten really into the concept of listening to these little debate shows. You know, and so I was just listening to one, and all right, actually, right before I listened to that, there was a video that I watched, and it was from this guy that was a previous Republican and Christian, right? It was before Trump. And what he did was he started to talk about how, when Trump came along and whatnot, how it made him feel until he was able to realize the cult and realize, what the damage was. But, it was interesting because he was expressing that in that world, you are raised to believe you are better than everyone else. You are raised to believe that you are smart. You know all of this and you know all of that. So it makes... it makes them feel good to go out and try and, talk to someone like us. And, they, once they, okay, so let's put it like this. What he was saying is that when they were all together and they were talking, they felt so smart and they felt so invited and they felt welcome because there were a bunch of groups of like-minded people. Well, it's a hive mind because it's not like-minded, it's hive mind. Because see, like-minded people would have differences in their things, like they're here, some are here, but you might have a little something right here in the middle, and that's like-minded, right? A hive mind seems to only go off of one track. Everybody is based on the same thing, and they all want this one thing that helps to feed the overhead, right? So if the overhead is all the rich people, they are creating the hive mind, and you have all of these Republicans that are running around saying the same exact shit. You have no deviations. I mean, every so often, you will have those that deviate from what, the usual shit talk, the vomit, the conversational vomit that they do. Which, to me, I find that those people seem to think a little bit on a higher level, which I'm pretty sure over time they leave that party. Which I'm thinking that's what this guy was about. Because he's a very well-educated guy, right? And he talked about, how over his time, he was seeing how, especially in the church, they were always seemed to be better and always seemed to want to fix everybody else's problems, but not their own. Do you see how that also is a MAGA thing? Always wanting to say that someone else has a problem, not them.